Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rachelle and I'm doing a reading for the collective, which is timeless. And I just put some prosperity dust on the table. And let me go to the angel cards. Let's see what the angel cards have to say. Oh, and I forgot to say, I'm doing a specific reading. I'm doing what are the hidden obstacles or blind spots on your path? We've got strength. We have an angel in front of a tree. Kind of looks like it's hugging a tree. Faith. We have two angels on a trapeze. Trapeze swing? How do you say that? Flying trapeze. Yeah, all right. Strength and faith. Okay. I mean, whatever your obstacles are, you are having to be strong in the face of those obstacles. Maybe you're discovering a strength you didn't know you had. And having faith, that's a big one. That's a big one because that is understanding that everything's going to work out no matter what. It's always worked out before. It's going to work out again. And it's that faith too, that knowing that you're going to be caught, that it's going to, well, yeah, pretty much like I said, it's going to work out. So what is hiding just outside your peripheral vision? What deck do I use? I think I'm going to go with the Osho Zen. What's hiding just outside your peripheral vision? Experiencing. 3 of fire. We've got a whole tree hugging thing here again. Compromise. 6 of rainbows. This showed up in a reading I did recently with these cards. Both of these. And King of Fire. Creator. Said in Marvin the Martian's voice. It's hiding just outside your peripheral vision. A tree. A tree that really wants to be hugged. Tell me more about this compromise here. Actually, let's start with experiencing. What is this? Isolation. 3 of clouds. This came up too. Ooh! 3 of rainbows. Guidance. We've got 3 threes here all together. Let me look at my notes real quick. 3s are, it's like, it's about community, creation, activation, growth, initial achievement of goals. So there's some kind of growth through something difficult, through some pain. You may have been isolating yourself in some way. Maybe you've gone through something here that caused you to feel kind of paralyzed or iced up or something. And the universe, I mean, we literally have an angel here dragging this lady behind it. And she's looking back. It's like you're kind of, the universe is coming in and saying, okay, you've cried enough. It's time to move forward. You've had your time of sadness. Now it's time to move. You're being taken out of a situation that has been difficult. And this guidance has to do with getting out there. It's like when you're here in this isolation, you're not experiencing. I'm getting, like kind of head down, just focusing on the sadness itself. And then the universe is like, all right, it's time to get out. It's time to go experience the world. It's time to get back to, with this experiencing, it's like understanding that there is more to you, more to life, more to reality than meets the eye, than you have been allowing yourself to explore or something. So there's a lot of growth here. There's some kind of, it could be, it's some kind of activation. Maybe it's a spiritual activation. And so what's this compromise here? Past lives. I believe this is the moon. Yeah. For me is no, that's not right. I keep saying that. This is Pisces and also Cancerian energy. Moment to moment, 2 of rainbows. Somebody from, okay, so this could be somebody from your past, could be a past life thing if you believe in that, but it's someone that you've been taking things one day at a time with, and you're reluctantly having to make some kind of compromise here. This could have to, it's, well, I don't know. I don't know if this is to keep the peace. Yeah, it's you're trying to maintain your own peace of mind. Trying to maintain your balance within a connection. Not fully happy with it, but yeah, there is definitely this reluctant energy here of compromising with someone. But we have this creator, this king of fire. What is this? We've got the queen of pentacles, or queen of rainbows. Same thing. 6 of clouds, the burden. Why? What is this burden about? The miser, 4 of rainbows. Yeah, I think this is the person that you're compromising with. You're going through some kind of this with this flowering. It's like a glow up. It's like a feeling really, you're going to be feeling very comfortable in your own skin, feeling settled, feeling connected. Finding your peace within the great donut. and there's somebody here they're used to getting what they want, and maybe they are good at manipulation or something. And there's something about either wanting what you have and trying to force someone to get what you have. Yeah, because this person, they're very stingy. They want to keep everything for themselves, whereas you're very open. You've got this very generous energy. very loving energy. You're in balance here. And somebody is, this could be someone who's trying to force you to do something for them, and then they reap the rewards, or they get to keep, you do the work and then I'll keep the treasure. But with this with this creator here, it's like the energy you're working with, you're having to be strong as you deal with this energy. This is part of this compromise. And this could be you rising and like I said, coming into balance. We've got the feminine and the masculine. We all have feminine and masculine. And you're kind of like, okay, here I've been in the feminine energy, kind of flowering, letting myself come back to myself, focusing my energy on what's important to me. This is a very different energy from this isolation. You've been guided out of this. And as you get into this experiencing, maybe you've gone traveling, or you're getting out into nature, or you're doing something where you're just like, it feels a little bit like a new lease on life. Like, yeah, you're really working on your piece, like I was saying, and doing a great job at it. And so somebody over here in this energy is like, it's all about me, it's all mine. And there could be another person here, or this could be you stepping into this masculine where you're just like, they can do whatever they want to do, but it's not going to affect me. Or better to say, when that energy bumps up against me, it causes me to level up. Because this is you holding on to your personal power, increasing your personal power, being ready to put that energy into something, creating something new. Okay. So what obstacles are you walking toward without seeing? I don't know. That's kind of the same question, isn't it? Oh, yeah. I mean, we are talking about what's hiding just outside your peripheral vision. So it could be where no, I'm going to stick with what I said. Yeah. So, yeah, ultimately, you're being forced to be strong within a situation where you've had to compromise, or you're going to be. Most likely you're going to be, because this is what's hiding. But it's also recognizing, like, if somebody's, like, you're not interested in being breadcrumbed, you're not interested in dealing with somebody who's not gonna really give back, who wants to keep everything for themselves. So what is your path trying to show you that you keep missing? Let me go to the guides of the hidden realms. What is your path trying to show you that you keep missing? Zenith at the peak. Victory, achievement, tangible abundance. Number 2. The true source of power. Divine will, integrity, power versus force. 18. And we have the dragon coming out of the side of her head. The left side, which is the feminine side. It's like, Lee Harris, spiritual teacher. He does a monthly energy update. And in fact, I got to go see him live just last weekend, just a few days ago. It was amazing. Anyway, his theme for the month and also for that particular event was feminine, I think it's feminine fire rising. And that's kind of the energy that is building right now in the world at large, in the collective consciousness. And that's what this feels like, the true source of power. The true source of power, you know, this being strong like a tree, and being a creator. That's your true source of power here. And divine will. Divine will. So the creator, you are the creation, and therefore you are an extension of that creation. You are the divine creation. You are an extension of the creator. Therefore, what you create is divine as well. And so, divine will is your will. Look at the colors even. And integrity, power versus force. Yeah. So there's something about you missing that you don't necessarily need to take action and do something in order to be in your power. Because the masculine is very action oriented, the feminine is very receptive and quiet. Takes time to go within. It's more of a being type of energy. And there's something about letting yourself be in this active receiving mode. Much like a tree. We have this tree thing here. Trees don't do anything. They just are. They are there, and they, whatever comes to them is what they accept. It's not the right way to say it, but you know what I mean. Like, a tree doesn't do anything but what it just stands there. It doesn't have to move. It doesn't have to do. It just is. And then we have all eyes are open, inspired vision, clarity, perception, and revelation, 25. Yeah, it's interesting. Inspired vision, it's like divine will is coming through you. It's that inspiration that is, you're going to be feeling inspired. Or there's already something on your path that is inspiring you. There's clarity just right there, but for some reason you're not seeing it. It's like, a horse walking along with the blinders on. It's like you got to take the blinders off in order to see around you. You're missing what's in the peripheral or in the periphery because you can only there's something that's keeping you from seeing. And this could be something that someone else has placed on you, energetically or ideologically, or this feels, because of this past lives here, this does feel like somebody that you know really well, that you're very used to dealing with. And that's the reason that you're forced to compromise. Because it's like family or friends, or, you know, a longtime friend, or, you know, somebody that you feel some kind of loyalty to. Like, you can't just say, I'm never going to talk to you again. I mean, you could, but you don't want to. Or you haven't wanted to, at least. But there's something here about you breaking away, and it's not that you're trying to do it out of fear. You're just naturally growing and rising and being your most awesome self, and so you're energetically shifting. Your vibe is increasing, and now you're not in resonance with that person, or I don't know, maybe it's people in general. You know, it could be some kind of like group situation as well. But you're having this revelation, this clarity. Your perception is changing here. It is changing, but it's almost like you're expecting it to look different than it does. I feel like it's one of those things that it's more simple than you're making it, or it's easier than it seems, or somehow, if you can just take off those blinders, if you can just change your perception, then suddenly everything's going to become clear to you. So let me take this over to the extended. I'm going to look at what would change if you finally saw clearly, or I want to say when you finally see clearly, because I feel like this, you're going through this change already. You're like, you're pretty close to being fully, I don't know, fully transformed, or leveled up or something. There's a little bit left that that needs to come into clarity, and you're doing the work. I feel like it's not going to be long before you have this insight. So what will change when you finally see clearly, and where will that take you? So the what's it called? The link is in the description box below. And otherwise, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah.